Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Kingdom Death's Valentine's Day 2019 order. This time around, I've got the Valentine's Day dice that have been around for a while, actually, and 3 models. Those being the Shadow Thief from the generic line, the regular Preacher from Death High, and the Valentine's Day Pinup Twilight Night. All 3 of these models being new this year. So, as usual, let's start with the dice first, which, will be the same as almost every other dice set except for in the coloration. This time it looks to be white on pink. So, we'll see. It could be the other way around, but hey, who knows? Who's knows? Yay, it opened. Not as easily as the last one. So at this point in time, I've started just buying all the dice sets because my friends enjoy certain color sets, and I'm just going to get all of them, see which ones make them happier, and oh well, more dice, more D10s. I also play World of Darkness. I need a lot of D10s for that. But it was the other way around. It's white on pink this time, with, of course, the 2 reverse colors. And as usual, it's 5 D10s and 4 hit location dice, 1 of each being the reverse colors. Next up, we've got the Shadow Thief. This is a generic model and probably resin, but we'll see. This is not a first run, and I only mention that because I just missed out on it, and oh well, I don't really care too much. I'm happy to get it is the more important thing. The first run is just like, hey, here's a bonus if I want to resell it, even though I'd probably have it assembled and painted. So first we've got the small card, which is just part of the full image with a black background. And then we've got the full art card, which is the entire outfit with a white background. So I'm wondering where the difference is between the Thief and this one, and while I'm falling more and more in love with the generic line, oh, my wallet hates that. There are still some models that I'm just like, but the Thief has always been, even before I fell in love with the generic line, one of the ones I wanted anyway. This is the Shadow Thief, though, which is a 1-space model. And we've got all these. Yeah, this is definitely a resin model. So we've got one of her legs and her torso, which is this thing upside down, with a piece of cloth coming off of it. And we've got her head, which has her whole entire cape attached to it. And it's shaped for an arm, but it doesn't actually have the arm in it. And then we have the other leg with a arm and a sword in its hand. Huh. Does she not? Yeah, it looks like one of her... Either I'm missing a piece or... Oh, I see it now. Okay. I couldn't even tell looking right at it. But the body here, where it looks like it has an arm coming off, that's actually the entire arm like this, assuming that the image here is correct, which it usually is. Alright, so that's all that. Let me just put that away real quick. Still iffy on the durability of the resin pieces, like the literal pieces themselves, not the referring to the model as a piece. So I'm always a little concerned about that, especially turning them into game pieces and, well, using them as such. But regardless. So now on to the Death High Preacher. A few videos ago, I ended up unboxing the male Preacher, but this is the normal Preacher. No suffix, just the Preacher. And this one is a first run model, number 95. Woo! Here's the small art card, which again, black background and only a portion of the large art card. And here is the large art card. She's got a cross upside down in one hand, pair of glasses, black and red. Looks more like would be a teacher at the school. I think this is actually the first one, unless something's poking out of that bag, that doesn't have a weapon on her from the Death High models. She is a single space base, and on to the actual parts. She looks... Oh, yep, there's something in the bag. I don't know how that's not represented in the picture, looking at it on the piece right now. And said piece is having a little up. There we go. A little hard to get that out. So she is a 4-piece model, not counting her base. She, with majority of it being both her legs and her entire torso, no arms or head. The arm with the cross. Oh god, I'm so scared about that breaking off. Her head, which has the glasses, nice and represented, and while it's hard to see here, there are 2 braids going down the back of the hair, which is really nicely done. A lot of intricate things done with the hair there. Then we have the other arm, which at first glance looks like it has 2 sets of weapons on it. But that's the 3D printing process and one of my biggest complaints about it. But here it is, the arm with the bag, and that, just like the male preacher, is a giant sledgehammer. There is also what appears to be a pair of boxing gloves. And because of the 3D printing process, it's hard to see here, they have little, what look like spikes on them, but that's just the bridging parts to make it so that it can actually print 3D, and that would be what's holding it as it's being printed and drying. Also, the hammer kind of looks like it as well. So it's nice to see the continuous run of them all having some sort of melee weapon, and non-fantasy at that. But again, that image, I'm surprised it didn't show like at least the handle of the hammer coming out the back. So, lastly, we're on to the Valentine's Day Pinup Twilight Night. So it's got her on the front, popping out of a cake, covered in icing, and nothing else except a little thread around her hair or something. The cake is made of faces, skulls, all heart-shaped in most cases. And then there's a crossed sword in hearts on the back. And it says Happy Valentine's Day. Alright, so let's get to this. Yeah, this is smaller than the more recent, to my knowledge, this is a double base one, just like all the Satan models have been. But we'll see. Alright, so there is no small art card. There is a large art card, which is the same exact image, and has the heart with the double swords in it, which is also on the top of the box as well. We've got an item card. I'll get to that last, just pointing out it's here. And then we've got the model itself, which, yes, this is a 2 different size, a display model and a play model. And you see the bases. So, again, these are 2 separate pieces each, but a 1-space model and a 4-space base. And then I'm surprised both of them fit on here, honestly. Okay, I had a bit of trouble finding the smaller version because, yeah, I think the scale is even slightly bigger than the other display models were. No, she's just got a really big ass or really big thighs, which is debatably the same thing. Because there they are. There's her torso. Yeah, you get my confusion. So she's over here. These 3 pieces are the majority of pieces that I can recognize. This is her face on the larger scale model. These 2 make up the base. I'm not too sure how this goes together, but it's just all over the place. The legs, her face, not her whole head. Just the face. Her chest for the regular size model. Yeah, this is just all over the place. I love the detail put into the Twilight sword hilt here. Sorry, I can't get it on there too well. Again, if you want to see this more up close, I can always do that with a painting video, or honestly, I can just start displaying these as separate videos up close, going over the detail more so. Or just do assembly videos if that's all people want to see. But regardless, onto the item itself, which is the Scoopy Club. It's a giant spoon. When the settlement innovates scrap smelting, gain the Scoopy Club rare gear. This is not promo. This is, you can actually add this to your campaign, not consider it a joke item or something. But again, this game is meant to be modular and done however you want. But, whatever. It is, well, first off, here it is. It's literally just a wooden spoon. It's got a right red affinity, a left green affinity, a speed of 1, an accuracy of 4+, and a strength of 5. Labeled as a weapon, melee, club, tool, and metal. So, sorry, people of the skull. And this one's got some interesting text to it. Interesting. When you vomit, are vomited on, or are adjacent to vomit, or puke, or bile, or retch, and it says retch in bold because that's an actual ability on one of the monsters, etc., you fill the club. For the rest of the lantern year, it dazes the monster when it's wounded. See Skullcap Hammer for daze. That's it. The things I do because of OCD to get this stuff. Also, I'm happy to have the bottle, but... again, my wallet hates me. But, whatever! And that's everything in this video today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press the like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as if you want to see any of these models assembled, painted, hear any of my more detailed thoughts on them, the setting, or any other models that I've unboxed, and anything along those lines. And if you want to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overview videos, or my painting videos, all 3 of which I do for Kingdom Death Monster, and anything else that I do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.